Hi, my name is Brianna Paredes. I am currently a junior at Texas A&M University San Antonio. This spring semester, I took Digital Culture and Media with Professor Del Hierro, where we were challenged to organize a 10-year plan for our life. I completed mine in the form of a digital letter to my 28-year-old self, as that is how old I will be in 10 years. However, I will be expanding on this project by reading aloud my letter in this video. Before I begin, let's take a look at what my life looks like right now. I am currently 18 years old. I am an English major in college. I'm a writing tutor at Tamusa, and I am a Divine News intern. I film epic YouTube videos for funsies. I am Catholic. I live with 3 of my siblings and my parents. I enjoy reading books. I am in a relationship of 2.5 years. My best friend is Bree. Gilmore Girls is my favorite show. I like to build Legos, and I'm currently trying to build my collection. I love going on nature walks and hikes. I love being a tia to all my nieces and nephews, and this is what I look like as of recently. Before I get into the contents of my letter, I'd just like to preface God willing before everything that I am about to say, because only God knows the plans that He has for me. Dear 28-year-old me, I hope that you have exposed yourself to many more cities, states, and countries to the extent that you have found a home elsewhere than Texas. I am confident that you have first lived out your tiny home dream, where you lived on your own somewhere. Give yourself the space to acknowledge and learn your inner self and desires, where you had your own loft with bookshelves on the walls, stained glass windows, and lighting that just allowed the sun to pour its energy into the making of the ambiance. An ambiance of peace, of the love of Jesus, of womanhood and growth, and walls with paintings of Japanese cherry blossoms. But by now, I expect you to be settled somewhere surrounded by tall trees, green grass, flowers, nature, and maybe mountains. I picture you living in a neighborhood where your neighbors are at least a mile away because of the numerous acres of land you live on, with your own family. Did you catch that? A family of your own. You are hopefully married with at least 3 kids by now. Your oldest might be 5 years old, your second might be 4 years old, and your youngest might be 2 years old. You know what? You might as well be pregnant again with your fourth, because we agreed that we were having 6 kids. Remember? We agreed that you will give your kids a big, loving support system, meaning that your husband better be someone who is a man of God, who loves going to church on Sundays, saying grace before meals, teaches our kids about God, someone who also has his own passions and work, who listens and does the small things, like watching Gilmore Girls and rom-coms with you. Someone who is selfless, kind, and enjoys going on nature walks and hikes with you and your kids. Who knows or wants to learn Spanish. And someone who loves your family. Anyways, I'm confident that your family lives in a 2-story Spanish-style home with 5 bedrooms, 3 baths, a white kitchen, a playroom for the kids, office rooms, an outdoor pool, a garden, a fountain, windows all around, and a view that overlooks mountains and trees. As for you, though, you are most definitely a book editor by now, or at least something within the publishing field. Maybe you are an author of your own self-growth novel by now. I see you having the flexibility of working half remotely and half in office, and I expect your book cart to have expanded into a bookshelf of at least 500 more books that have been read. Most importantly, I expect you to have developed into a Proverbs 31 woman, continuing to dedicate your life to God. I suppose you also still enjoying exercising, as in going on hikes, walks, and lifting weights. But girl, if you're not a Pilates princess or a Zumba baddie by now, what are you doing? Because hello, if at least one of your days does not consist of you waking up early around 7 in the morning, praying, reading your Bible, journaling, and then going to Zumba or Pilates class, and then heading to the gym afterwards to then end your workout session with 30 minutes on the Stairmaster, to then go home, shower, and cook yourself a nutritious breakfast that contains bacon, egg, and maybe fruit, and then change into a cute, comfortable outfit to take off on an adventure around the city or town and find a new cute coffee shop to try out and experience. Order an iced matcha if you like that by then, or just stick to your iced caramel latte. Sit down and open up a self-growth book that is going to inspire you for the day. Read for about an hour, and then head home to work on writing or continue writing your self-growth novel. then head off to go for a hike or a nature walk, and end the day with a closing prayer, then you're doing it all wrong. Although now that I'm reading that back, that does sound a little unrealistic, as long as one of the days of your week consists of most of that. And please tell me you have friends. At least Bree will still be your friend because she's our best friend. She's the type of friend that does not come with expectations. You can literally just exist and that'll be enough. But I also envision you having 1 to 2 close friends that you can confide in, that you can do Bible studies with, and go to coffee shops with. Friends that you can go to concerts with, go on hikes with, and friends who are comfortable with you doing your silly little vlogs as well. Oh yeah, I don't know if I've mentioned it to you yet, but being a YouTuber slash content creator is a secret little dream of mine that I secretly hope you bring to fruition. If not, it's all good, but I advise you to consider it once more. Another little secret dream of mine is to open up a cute bookmobile and travel around the world going to pop-ups where I can also promote my own books. Consider that once more too if it hasn't happened yet. And a couple more things to note. For some reason, I envision you with bangs and long hair, sticking to gold jewelry, having more ear piercings, and dressing like a modest senora with flowy pants, flowy skirts, and maxi dresses and sundresses. Now, I don't know how much of this will truly become our reality because this is all just the imagination, dreams, and ambitions of my 18-year-old self, right? But whatever does or doesn't happen, I say that we rejoice and not be bummed out with life. We are blessed to live the life that we are living, and at the end of the day, we are to thank God for His guidance and His bigger plans for us to prosper. I wish you the best, and just as a reminder, go tell all your loved ones just how much you love and appreciate them. With love, your 18-year-old self.